ResortLoop.com's HolidayThon 2020 is proud to be sponsored by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company and Resort Loop Travel. Joffrey's announced it on ResortLoop.com their new flavored coffee, Nana's Apple Crumb Cake. It features the sweet taste of French apple crumb cake with notes of caramel and cinnamon. You can find Nana's Apple Crumb Cake and others at Joffreys.com. If you are considering a trip to Walt Disney World, look us up at ResortLoopTravel.com. We will find you the best possible Disney price on a magical Disney vacation. That's ResortLoopTravel.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Ho, ho, ho! Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott. This is HolidayThon 2020, ResortLoop.com, the gateway to the magic. Ho, ho, on our way to a brand new year, 2021. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Now, I set aside this episode of the show of HolidayThon 2020 for any kind of breaking news or any kind of news that happened during the early part of HolidayThon when we were busy getting shows ready. So I'm going to talk about a few things happened kind of recently just to get them out there so everybody's aware and on the same page as we head on in to 2021. First, I thought it'd be great. Let's start off with some discounts for 2021. If you're thinking of going down, check out ResortLoopTravel.com. Strangely enough, we happen to own that here. But anyway, there's a resort-only offer, up to 35% off depending on your travel dates and, of course, your resort. The deluxe resorts, of course, and the DVC resorts have the biggest discounts, followed by the moderates and the values. But if you're thinking of going down the early part of the year, let's see, these seem to run through April 17th of the spring. But there's another promotion. This one is fantastic. This one runs most of the year, like the first, 3/4 of the year, almost runs through September. And starting on January 5th, you're able to take advantage of the special offer on a room and ticket package. It gives you more time to experience the theme parks. You get 2 extra days added to your ticket. Now, you need to buy a 4-night, 3-day room and ticket package. Now, this is at select Disney Resort hotels, so, it kind of might depend on what resort you're able to stay at or book. For arrivals most nights from January 8th, and this is the great part, through September 25th, 2021. So, if you're thinking of going, 2 free park days, 2 free tickets per day. We can always figure out which discount's the best, the room discount or this package discount. I'm thinking if you have a family of 3 or 4, the package tickets might be the best way to go, but we can run those numbers for you. You're able to book this starting January 5th. So it gives you some time to check out, maybe see what resorts are available, which you might like to book. And it doesn't need to be a 4-night, 3-day vacation. It can actually be longer, but that's just the minimum to qualify for the park tickets. So I think it's very interesting that it's ending just before Disney's 50th anniversary. Also right around the time Food and Wine are starting. So I'm guessing they're kind of looking at the numbers, not knowing, but hoping that as, the vaccine rolls out and people are more comfortable, the vacations as you get later into the year might get to, I don't want to use the word normal. That'll take us to a couple other of our stories here I want to talk about. So those are the discounts that are available. But there was a news article that I found very interesting. This was in Attractions Magazine. I'll link to it actually in the show notes here if you want to go check it out yourself. It seems, according to the article, Disney has been updating the loading procedures for some rides. Now, these are rides that apparently, from when I read the article, might involve a higher back. So these rides, including the Rock and Roller Coaster, Expedition Everest, Slinky Dog Dash, are loading guests into the empty seats in every row that before they were skipping all these rows for social distancing, or as I know Disney called it, physical distancing. But this is a change from when the parks initially opened back in July. When Disney was asked, they said this wasn't a new phase of reopening, so this wasn't a stage they were hoping to hit, but they are on an ongoing evolution of park practices. So the choice was made with Disney, along with the support of local Florida health officials, for specific rides, which I said have higher backs, that might be more of a physical divider, kind of like putting up the plexiglass shields on different rides, and in different queues in that, it has a built-in, like a high back seat. They're using that as that kind of separation. So that's kind of interesting. Apparently Universal Orlando's been doing the same thing with their attractions. If there's a kind of a high separator back type thing, they're using those to keep people apart and keep them safe. But the article did go on to say face masks are still required, so just want everyone to be aware of that as well. Some other things going on news-wise down at Disney World coming up. March 7th, 2021 coming up. Blizzard Beach is going to be reopening. So we knew that one of the 2 main water parks at Disney were going to be opening. We found out it was going to be Blizzard Beach and not Typhoon Lagoon. Now, I have a little article that says 7 reasons to be excited for the opening of Disney's Blizzard Beach in March of 2021. Now, I honestly have never been to Blizzard Beach. I'm more of a Typhoon Lagoon guy. I think I talked about this on the show before. I'm in Ohio, and as I look out the studio windows, 1, the fountain is frozen. 2, there's snow all around, so we've got to allow for that. But it says, which I find is unbelievable, this is Blizzard Beach's 25th season. So apparently in a quarter of a century, I couldn't squeeze myself into a Speedo and get over to Blizzard Beach. But anyway, maybe that'll be something for later in 2021. We'll see how things go. So let's talk about these 7 things here. 1, Blizzard Beach has a special story all its own. A ski resort in Florida. You heard it right. As the story goes, a legendary snowstorm in Florida prompted local opportunities to build a ski resort. When Florida's climate returned to normal temperatures and the snow began to melt, Blizzard Beach was born. Apparently the greenhouse effect didn't affect the things there. Let's keep moving forward. Number 2. Blizzard Beach is home to one of the fastest water slides in the world, called the Wedgie Maker. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Summit Plummet, a 120-foot tall water slide with a near vertical drop. I could go into a little John Panette bit, but it's not the cleanest of things right now. You accelerate up to 65 miles per hour on the slide, make it one of the fastest attractions at Walt Disney World. I believe 65, you're up there with a test track. Oh, maybe they can make test track into a water slide. Oh, it could be like a toilet bowl thing. Oh, never mind. Imagineering, get that, run with that. Number 3, there are no shortage of tasty treats. Oh, churros, Mickey bars, plenty of things to choose from the menus. These include loaded nachos from Frostbite Freddy's Frozen Fresh Mints. There's a lot of F's in there, and I'm going to not say any jokes following that line. The first chairlift in Florida was built at Blizzard Beach. You want to know a Disney secret? The colorful chairlift, built to ferry you to the top of Mount Gushmore, was the first of its kind in the state of Florida. I'm not shocked by that at all. There's no mountains in Florida. There's no reason for a chairlift. That's why it's there. It gives you a scenic bird's eye view of Blizzard Beach and easy access to Summit Plummet, Slush Gusher, and Teamboat Springs. I think we have to have a looper meet to Blizzard Beach. Let me know if you're in. Number 5, there's a full-service beach bar serving the Blizzard Beach-inspired cocktails. Oh, the Pina Colada, anyone? How about a Blue Blizzard Margarita? The Polar Pub serves the Blizzard Beach's own full-service beach bar and offers specialty cocktails inspired by the park stories. Well, that sounds like fun. I don't know if they have tequila. I know a few people that would show up. Number 6, Cross Country Creek is one of the longest lazy rivers in the USA. Oh, 3,000 feet? I never even heard of Cross Country Creek. When did this go in? That'd be 25 years ago, Tim. Okay, anyway. It takes between 20 and 30 minutes to complete one journey around the waterway. Oh, man. I'm a big fan of a lazy river. I learned that at Typhoon Lagoon. I did not know they had this going on there. Oh, my. Teamboat Springs is one of the world's longest family whitewater raft rides. Okay, that might not be up my alley here. Let's read about that. One of the world's longest family whitewater raft rides is none other than Teamboat Springs at Blizzard Beach. Along the winding rapids of Teamboat Springs, guests encounter remnants of the fabled snowstorm in the form of snowshoes, snow shovels, melting icicles, and a snowmobile. Well, other than the snowmobile, that pretty much sounds like my garage. So, again, that's why I've never been there before, but that lazy river and some of those other treats, I might have to build that into a schedule. Coming up, let me know if you're in. A couple more things, and as we kind of talked about with the queue lines earlier, filling in some every seats, Walt Disney World is going to announce or has already announced some new resorts are reopening. All-Star Movies is going to be opening for arrivals, so you can check in there on March 22nd. The Beach Club, you can check back into there. That's going to be reopening beginning May 30th. Now, the DVC side there has been open, of course, but this is actually the resort side. And the Wilderness Lodge, same thing, beginning June 6th. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost 2021. When you hear this, it could be 2021. The vaccines are out there. There's light coming at the end of the tunnel. Disney's kind of getting some things back in business. I think by this time next year, we're going to be looking good. But that's just my optimistic half-full attitude, and that's all I got right now. So we're going to go with that. All right, now the last thing I want to talk about that's brand new, apparently, involves Disney's PhotoPass. They're now offering something called the Super Zoom Magic Shot. So one, it sounds like something in the NBA from when the bubble was there, but no. Right now, this is available at the Animal Kingdom. If you don't like the standard kind of shot with you and something in the background, this new Super Zoom Magic Shot uses some kind of Disney magic technology. I don't even know what it is. Apparently, you see the PhotoPass photographer. They'll put you in a certain location. You look somewhere and kind of smile or wave. And there's a camera. It must be super duper high definition, 12K. I don't know what it is. but it zooms in on you from far away, like you're seeing the tree of life and like big things, and then zooms right down into you, waving. I think it zooms right back out. If I can find a video, I'll post it with the show. It's actually kind of more of a little video than an actual single picture. Actually, the article I'm looking at says, with icy Himalayan peaks in the background, it's a fun and foreboding, sounds like the Haunted Mansion photo op. To capture this video, as well as the accompanying zoomed in and zoomed out photos, you just trek over to the base camp of Expedition Everest and find a Disney PhotoPass photographer. And this super zoom magic shot, I can't decide if it's an NBA shot or some kind of new beverage, is available from 10 a.m. through sunset, weather permitting. So if anybody's had this done, or when they do have it done, please go over to Looper Nation Live and share it with us. I'd love to see some of our super loopers and this new service from Disney's PhotoPass. So that is some of the news that's been going on during HolidayThon 2020. I just wanted to be sure to get that in there and include it. We only have one more show after today with the HolidayThon, so I'm going to wrap this up because I'm sure you guys got to get ready for some parties tonight in your homes. Watch some Disney Plus. Watch some Mandalorian. If you need something to watch with a family, as I always recommend, Snowball Express. Dean Jones, some of his finest work. Harry Morgan. It's a great winter family fun Disney movie. Once again, I'm Tim Scott. Facebook, Twitter, the website, ResortLoop.com. Don't forget Resort Loop Travel. You're thinking of booking a trip. Everybody, go out there and share. The gateway to the magic. We will see you, everybody.